Hello friends, welcome to Adobe Photoshop tutorial series. Hi, my name is Ajay and I am graphic designer. In this series we are going to explore the essential tools and techniques and workflow for this Adobe Photoshop. At the end of this series people will asking you for Photoshop advising. Basically Photoshop is the raster based graphics software, very useful for designing graphics element and photo editings and many more. The Photoshop is widely used in graphic design industries, visual effect industries, animations and game development industries, and there is a lot of more users. It is very easy software, not is complex. If you are beginner, this is a few things you want to get and you are the working as pro in Photoshop. So if you I am basically on the Adobe Photoshop from Adobe sites, you can get and download from here. I am basically tell you what is the uses of Photoshop and where to use the Photoshop for designing best things. The first one is the Photoshop for graphic designer. The graphic designer is very professional career. The graphic designer do the Photoshop making the element with graphics. Good career, you can design the graphics for this type of graphics in the Photoshop, and you can get more and more graphic designings with the Euro. The second thing is the game development. The newly career which is the game development, very important. The Photoshop is used in game development. Basically all game assets, 2D sprite sheets and game textures are built in Photoshop's useful. All these types of textures, designings and these types of elements are designing the basically Photoshop and Illustrator. And this Photoshop is working as the many more software like 3ds Max, Maya, ZBrush, Substance Designer, Unity Gaming Engine, Unreal, Cry Gaming Engines and many more gaming engines. Very useful. Designing the game asset types of here. I am telling later how to design this type of game assets and 3D texturings and many more from here. And the third one is you can also design this type of layer. I am telling the later some video, after some video series I am telling how to design this type of layers. I am starting completely this series, so it is my favorite. How can you design the layers, posters, flexes and visiting cards and some invitations card. So this is the pretty flares how you can design for this. I am telling you later. Basically I am started the beginner series, how you can get these tools and techniques and get pro work with the Photoshop. Another thing you can, the Photoshop and is also used for VFX designer, special effect making. You can check the Google and more about pictures. I am tell also about later how you can use the VFX for designing. Basically Photoshop is very useful for designing all industries to making the reality of your VFX and GFX techniques. You can designing the things like matte painting is the very useful in visual effect industries, making the matte painting and write the 3D integrating with your 3D software. It is helpful. So you can search on the Google and you can get a lot of detail with visual effect designings. The one more thing, you can get a very good salary and career using graphic designer, web designer, designs, architectures, interior designer, 3D artist. Basically you can also design this Photoshop for web designing, making the layouts and mockups and many more like buttons and some other graphics is very useful. So in this video I am basically tell you what is the Photoshop and where it is used. So this is the all about my video. So in the next video I am tell about what is the vector graphic and raster graphic. So thank you guys for watching.